Welcome to Good Mythical More. Ben and Jerry's fields lots of pitches for potential flavors that get rejected, and then we're going to go through a lot of them today and see if some of them need to be unearthed.
Yes. But
Put in
first,
a pint, baby.
We're going to donate $1,000 to Human Rights Initiative of North Texas. Human Rights Initiative provides legal and support services to refugees and immigrants who have suffered human rights abuses and promotes international human rights. Please join us in giving at hrionline.org.
Thank you for being your mythical best. Hey, we got the doggy pints here. If you want to try some doggy ice cream.
Oh, they don't give the dogs as much.
Stevie, you have this list?
I do.
How many suggestions are we going to be fielding here?
Roughly 20. There's quite a
Doggy
few.
desserts.
There's a lot of people with a lot of ice cream ideas.
Okay, so the Rosie's batch is pumpkin with mini cookies.
And this is
I bet they would love
Ponch's mix. It's just peanut butter and pretzel swirls.
This is a thing. Have you never heard of dog ice cream before?
No.
I was vaguely familiar, but I've never eaten it
I
until
know about the pup cup at Starbucks.
Yeah, they make little usually I thought they were peanut butter flavored little dog ice creams.
Isn't that one got some peanut butter in it? 'Cause
Yeah,
Peanut
Ponch's
butter and
mix.
pretzel swirls.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the proposed name and the ingredients, and you're gonna toss out your individual scores.
Okay. So we'll tabulate this, and then so based on the math, we will present this to Ben and Jerry for them to bring it back, or bring
We'll
it
bring
to
it for the
existence.
first time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Breakfast in bed.
Okay.
Maple ice cream with fluffy pancake chunks, salty bacon bits, chocolate covered if need be, and a maple syrup swirl.
This is a.
What's the base? What's the ice cream base?
Let's just go with ice
I'm
cream.
guessing vanilla.
Yeah, definitely vanilla. This is a vanilla ice cream base. This is a
Oh,
good
sorry. I'm
idea.
sorry. Maple ice cream is the very first freaking thing
maple
I said.
ice cream. Well, yeah, which is basically vanilla ice cream with some maple flavoring, right? This is very solid. I would be very, very into this, and I like the name Breakfast in Bed.
They don't put bacon in any of their flavors though.
Well, maybe it's time for it. I mean, this is on a scale of 1 to 100. How much we anticipate
Yeah,
liking
sure.
this?
I don't know,
Why not?
50.
That's an 80 for me.
It's gotten really quiet in here.
Are you
Well,
blown away?
did you say your score, Link?
Yeah, he said 50.
Oh, I think we were waiting for that. Okay, Spuds and Fudge, chocolate ice cream with bits of candied French fries.
What's a candied French fry?
You don't want to know.
Candied French fries.
I
And where did the suds come from? Is this
Spuds and Fudge.
no soap, huh?
Suds and Fudge, real bad idea. Spuds and Fudge, almost as bad as that idea.
I know people like to put their, the
It won't
fries in
hold
the
up.
frosty.
You can't get potato into ice cream without things going real
That's
bad.
bad. 4.
10.
Don't worry, be hoppy.
I like this name.
Salted caramel IPA ice cream with hops chunks.
Hops.
Eating straight up hops.
That's going to be
Sounds
pretty
like
bitter.
a bad idea.
Yeah,
An IPA ice cream.
I don't like
is
when
intriguing.
they try to put that kind of like a flavor like that into something sweet. It just never works out. It's so hard to replicate. I appreciate the name and the effort though, so I give it a 25. Solid 25.
15. Have you ever? Has anyone tried a beer ice cream? Have you seen this in the wild?
It sounds like it's something for sure, but I haven't
You get
had
like
it.
a stout.
I just feel like that kind of ruins ice cream.
You
a
can
little
throw
bit.
you can make a float out
You know
of
what
Guinness
ruins
beer as well.
ice cream? Coconut. That's what ruins ice cream.
Well, the worst one by far.
This is one of our lowest ones.
Bring that brittle one in that we almost both had an allergic reaction to it on the spot.
Yeah, what
I
happened
almost
with
called
that?
it almond too. Maybe it was
Caramel
my
almond
fault.
brittle. It's made with almond milk.
What else
It's
is in
almond with salted caramel swirls and pieces of almond brittle. Something about the way they've decided to flavor the almond brittle. It's like an almond syrup. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? There's like the almond syrup.
Ugh.
And I could find, you know what? I could see somebody really liking this.
I mean, it's just that
if you
flavor.
like that flavor because it overpowers everything else.
Pepperoni. Vanilla ice cream with candied pepperoni chunks.
Again with the
You
candied.
just put meat in there. I mean, I think that the bacon could kind of work. This is not a good idea.
This is a zero.
And it's a horrible name, too. You got to come up with something creative. Pepperoni. Can you make pepperoni ice cream? What's it got in it? Pepperoni.
Candied.
-2. Screw you, whoever came up with that.
Do we have names?
No.
Can we screw the person by name?
No, it cannot.
Okay.
Ritzy Blitz
All right.
is the name of the person who submitted pepperoni. Just kidding. Almond ice cream with champagne swirls and chunks of almond slices and toffee chips.
What about coffee?
This is all over the place.
Champagne.
We already know
swirls?
what the almond's going to taste
Almond,
like.
champagne, more almond slices, and toffee.
I think there's several mistakes in this ice cream.
I don't know how.
You stained your shirt, but it doesn't really matter because it's already...
Oh, it's below the desk.
Do you know why we launched this shirt? Because
It's above the desk.
we just found out that y'all love some Crystal Wash. I think you might think that there's magical powers in Crystal Wash.
Yeah.
And as long as that's what you believe, we're going to keep selling it.
We agree.
We've got the teal and the purple hoodies that match the teal and the purple tees.
Yeah,
Wear them both.
I'm wearing
Wear 'em
purple
all.
currently.
You are.
You can get the teal. Mythical.com.
This idea for Ritzy Blitz is a real bad idea.
I don't know.
I'm going to say 15.
Like, if alcoholic ice cream, not a bad idea.
Right.
Champagne in your ice cream, fun idea. Hey, I would give this a nice 65.
Okay.
White wedding. White chocolate ice cream with chunks of white wedding cake laced with white frosting.
I like this. I like White Wedding. I like Billy Idol. He would be on it. I like.
Ooh.
I'm a
He
big
would be on
fan
it?
of white chocolate, and I like that wedding cake. I like frosting. And I know Link's going to give it a really low score, so I'm going to bump this one up to 85.
Don't give your score.
I have
give
to
your
sometimes.
score.
85. I'm really into this. This is
I mean,
great. Everything about it is great.
Every
85.
other.
Get the Colin Kaepernick one that we also didn't like.
There's nothing nasty about this one.
They didn't even give Colin his own thing. Actually, they do, but for some reason they didn't have his actual pints, and so they just put it into one and just they wrote his flavor on top like he was getting a Starbucks order.
I have
Poor
the
guy.
I'm gonna give that.
I have
a
the
50.
ingredients list.
That's a 5-0 because of the white wedding. Because there's nothing nasty about it. There's nothing that I think wouldn't work. It's a bit boring and. It's like it's nothing like a wedding to make me unexcited at this point in my life.
The
What's in the Colin?
Yeah,
one?
it's caramel non-dairy frozen dessert with fudge chips, graham cracker swirls, and chocolate cookie swirls.
Is it as bad as we remember it?
It's the best of the 3 that we rejected.
Yeah, we were. I think we were way too hard on it.
Witch's brew. Pumpkin ice cream with a caramel apple core and bits of candy corn and ginger snap cookies. Oh boy.
Okay,
Trying a little too hard here.
forget the ginger snap. Even I'll go with the candy corn because it's Halloween. It's it would be fun. I like that. I like a good 71 for that one.
I think this is trying too hard, and I'm not going to take out one of the ingredients in order to score it because there's still gingerbread in there. 52.
Turtlesaurus Rex. Raspberry ice cream with fudge swirls and turtle-shaped white chocolate and dark chocolate pieces.
The turtle shapes are not going to hold up. This isn't how we arrive at a flavor in Ben & Jerry's. Ben & Jerry aren't like, you know what, are the shapes turtles? That's not how they've never arrived at flavors based on shapes.
I think
Okay?
I think they do. They probably do have a rule that they don't do shapes because you could do shapes
But they don't do shapes.
like peanut butter cups.
This one
Do they do peanut butter cups like mini peanut butter cups like a moose track?
That's
type
not
thing? I
a
don't think-
shape.
Well, but I'm saying they can hold a shape. It's possible.
But it's not a turtle.
They have the technology.
If you can hold a cup, you can hold a turtle.
I think this one is unscorable. It's an NA, non-applicable, because it is not possible. Ben and Jerry wouldn't even consider
Oh, look at this.
You can't even have a conversation about it.
With
We might, in fact, edit this out. Edit out that you ever said anything about it.
Clean your spoon off and look at this. With a see-through spoon, you can do like some really cool stuff with your mouth. Like it looks like you're like an octopus making love to an aquarium.
To who?
When life gives you lemons, vanilla or lemon
Close up,
ice cream.
Cam. Which one? This one?
Vanilla or lemon ice cream
Which
with a
one?
graham cracker swirl and lemon curds.
Let me see yours. Ooh! What is that? I mean, it looks like an octopus beak.
Hey, wait, the one time I stuck my face into an octopus and all the way up like that, that's what I saw. That's what I saw.
Here, let me show you my octopus beak.
I was in a relationship with an octopus after I saw that movie. My octopus friend. Oh, gosh. That looks like one of those things like the rumored cow at the NC State Farm that has a glass side that you can see all its inner workings. That's what it looks like I'm seeing into your
Well,
mouth.
the crazy thing is, how can I not see your teeth when you do it?
Well, I was doing... if you want to see my teeth, I can make you see my teeth.
I don't want to see your teeth. I want to learn how to not... Oh, yes.
You just pucker more. When you go like this.
I can't. I can't do it.
Do like this. There you go. That's it. And then you just stick it in there like this. Hey, Stevie.
Hey,
We're back.
you guys happen to hear anything I said?
Did you say another flavor?
Yeah.
You got to stop. But she can't carry on her job if you're doing that.
Are you watching?
No, actually, it wasn't.
I
was-
pictured you with your eyes closed.
Yeah, I had my hands like, behind my head.
Don't do it, man.
And my eyes were closed.
What is the flavor? Next flavor.
When life gives you lemons, vanilla or lemon ice cream with graham cracker swirl and lemon curds.
Lemon curds, plural?
Yeah, multiple lemon curds.
This is a real hard sell. And
I like
this is
the
coming from
title.
somebody that doesn't mind lemon sweets.
When life gives you
I
lemons.
love lemon bars. I think if it had lemon bars in it, and some ice cream that wasn't lemon, it's a good balance for lemon. We're not doing that. We're just scoring this flavor. I mean, it's not horrible.
When life gives you lemons,
23.
make orange juice and let the world wonder how you did it. That's what we say at my house.
That's cool.
34.
The French Revolution. French vanilla ice cream with a whipped sweet cream swirl and chunks of buttery croissant. Which is not how you actually say
I don't like
croissant.
bread
People can't.
and ice cream.
It just doesn't work. The furthest you can go,
Apparently none of these work.
you can do a graham cracker, or you can do a cake.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can just do croissant. I just think there's some places you have to draw the line.
I said 0.
16.
Gregarious Gorgonzola. Dark chocolate ice cream with raspberry jam and gorgonzola cheese.
Even without the raspberry jam, you're onto something. But I
Now I had.
think this could be a 78.
You don't even like gorgonzola.
Oh, is it? What
That's
is
blue
gorgonzola?
cheese, man.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
really
Oh.
strong blue cheese.
I was thinking mascarpone. That would be great.
But let me
in an
just
ice
say, he
cream.
already gave it a 78, so he can't take it back now. No backsies.
No, that's crazy.
I went to
Oh.
Salt and Straw, and they had a blue cheese.
I can. By the way, I can take it back. Because you know who decides if I take it back? Me.
Nope, Stevie does.
Okay.
And Stevie, can you take it back?
Don't do this to me.
I'm
You
going to give
already
it.
stuck your
yeah,
tongues
I don't
out
want
of
to
your
do this
mouths.
to you. I mean, I will give it something, but it's going to be a 36.
Okay, 36. I had blue cheese ice cream. It was blue cheese and it had something else in it. I can't remember what it was. At Salt and Straw, and it was so subtle because they know. I mean, blue cheese is so strong. It was very, very good. And the idea of the chocolate in the gorgonzola with the raspberry, I'm going to give it 178. No backsies.
All right, he's gonna give it 100. He can
No
only give 100.
backsies. No backsies. Dad bought a Bing.
Okay, all right.
I like.
Yeah. 'cause you
Vanilla
know it.
ice cream with chocolate covered Bing cherries and a marshmallow swirl.
Okay.
What's different
I'm
about a
not-
Bing cherry? Is it tartar?
It's just a yeah.
Is
I'm
it
not
hairier?
into the marshmallow swirl
Like a
in an
dad?
ice cream. I gotta say, because it's like gets like a little hot.
Too hard.
Oh, you see, it's in Moose Tracks, right? And it's kind of like yeah. When you encounter it, it's like
Just because you don't like marshmallows?
no. I think just in comparison to all of the other ingredients around it, it's like a little bit of a letdown.
But
Because
Rocky
it's really
Road,
like air.
Rocky
but
Road.
Rocky
that's,
Road
that's
has
what I
little
mean.
marshmallows, but I like those. That's nice.
I really like the
I'm-
name.
I'm thinking like more of a swirl situation on the marshmallow.
Dad bought a Bing.
Dad
Oh
bought a
yeah,
Bing.
it is a
Good-
marshmallow.
Just based on the name
swirl.
alone, I've
I'm
got to
going
give it a
64.
72.
I like Bing cherries.
Squirrel swirl. Banana.
Banana. It's got banana, which is a squirrel type of vanilla.
Vanilla is what I was gonna say.
Banana Man.
Instead of
another
vanilla
title.
cinnamon. Vanilla
Vanilla-min.
I like that. Let's pitch that.
Vanilla,
Vanilla-min?
cinnamon, and venom.
Vanilla cinnamon
Snake
ice
venom.
cream with chunks of hazelnut, pecans, and walnuts.
Too
I was-
much nuts.
I was thinking, so Ringo, my dog, does not know a lot of commands, but for some reason, Cassie has taught him that when there is a squirrel around, he needs to defend her and or chase after the squirrel. And the command is squirrel. And when you say squirrel, even at like a low volume, he freaks out and tries to pursue a squirrel nearby.
Squirrel.
Squirrel!
That is awesome.
It's kind of a cool command, but I do wish he had mastered here.
Yeah. That tends to
Tell
be
me
more
about
useful.
it. I know.
So there's 3 types of nuts in this one.
That's too much.
I think it should be called
29.
EpiPen.
All right, give us a few more so we can
Wait,
tabulate
what's
this
your
thing.
score? Did you
Too much nut.
too much nut is your score? Okay.
8.
20.
Sugar on snow, white chocolate ice cream with maple caramel swirl. The maple caramel would be nice and chewy and smooth, like maple syrup is when you pour it over snow.
You can't be doing qualifiers in your flavor pitch. It would be nice. 0. You can't do that.
There's not a lot.
You think we're gonna put that on
do
the
this.
carton? It would be nice. 0. Let the flavors speak for themselves. Don't tell me what would be nice.
I bet you're going to tell us you can't change your score either.
No backsies.
Did you score it?
I'm
I said
under
0.
I'm
I
underwhelmed by
heard you.
29. All
Mac.
right, give us a couple more, and then I want
Okay.
to know who the winner is.
All right then. Mac and freeze. Macaroni ice cream.
What does that even mean?
Like mac and cheese, but it's ice cream.
But they just said macaroni ice cream. Macaroni and cheese ice cream? Pasta in the ice cream?
Yeah.
This was not well thought out.
This is talk about half baked.
I feel like I needed a little,
0.
like, it would be cool if there was macaroni in your ice cream. That would have really sold it.
I wonder if they're as grumpy as we are
11.
when they're receiving these.
Yeah, this
pitches.
is what it's like to be the guys who take the pitches. It's the worst job ever. 11.
Okay, you're going to love this one. Silicone Valley.
Okay.
Coffee ice cream with bites spelled with a Y of chocolate covered cone pieces.
Ooh, chocolate covered cone pieces. I believe that works.
Hold on, yeah, that's because it already exists. Chocolate covered cone pieces is just something that's in like the Americone Dream, right?
Well, you can bring it back in other flavors.
So just that.
Plus coffee.
Yeah, I thought you were going to be upset about the fact that they were specifying how they wanted things spelled and thought that that was going to shoulder the idea.
No.
But no, you like it.
No, this is good. Everything about this works.
I mean, it would taste good.
Silicone Valley
Yeah.
with the coffee and the bits. It's not too ambitious. And they changed the bites to the Y.
Yeah. Got to give it to them.
81.
Yeah, it's a 74.
Okay. We will
Right.
tabulate your
We are tabulating the results
of
Hang
the
with
partial
us.
list.
We'll just sit back here and we will wait for the results.
I had a Jenny's flavor the other day I hadn't had which was actually non-dairy, which was initially disappointing to me, but it was a coconut base and it was coffee, but it wasn't coffee ice cream. You know, like an affogato?
Yeah.
Where
Coffee
it was
with
like
ice cream.
that, but
They
in a pint.
poured coffee on
That's
it.
what it seemed like. So every time you got that like coffee, it was the icy texture and the ice cream was like a creamy texture. It was
Sounds
really
good.
interesting.
Sounds interesting.
Okay, coming in at number 4 is White Wedding.
Good.
Billy,
all right. It
I
made
guess
it.
number
Idol.
3 because number 2 and 3 are tied. You know what I'm saying? These next two are tied.
Okay.
Dad Bada Bing and Gregorius Gorgonzola.
Yes.
And
With
at number 1, what you've all been waiting for,
Silicone.
Silicon Valley.
It's a good one.
You wanted to do this one more time, huh?
Oh, gosh.
You got teeth. You're redder at it.
You know what? Here's a good one. Our pastel washes now come in t-shirt form. GMM Crystal Wash pastel tees are now available at mythical.com.